The recent presidential elections in the US and the overall political climate have accelerated the desire of several wealthy Americans to leave the United States and find a new home abroad. Even a growing number of A-list celebrities are packing their bags and trading the California sunshine for the cobblestone streets of London. This migration isn't just about a change of scenery, it's denoting a major shift in American politics and its future. Analysts have noted a significant uptick in the number of high-profile figures making the move across the Atlantic or even further afield. Henley and Partners, which advises the wealthy on international migration, said that for the first time in history, 20% of its clients are wealthy Americans, which is by far the highest than any other nationality. More and more high-profile figures in entertainment, sports, and even business are choosing to call places like the UK and Australia home. Experts also share that the number of Americans making plans to move abroad is up at least 30% over last year. But why is this happening? And most importantly, what's driving this mass immigration of the rich and wealthy Americans? Is this due to the new political landscape? Or maybe they just want to secure new passports? The reasons are as varied as the celebrities and the wealthy individuals themselves, but several key factors stand out. In this video, we'll discuss the 4 main reasons why the rich Americans are leaving, and also the top destinations they are headed to. Stay tuned until the end. Welcome to Rich Insider. If you're new here, consider subscribing to our channel to not miss any of our latest updates. Your support means the world to us. Also, we'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. Join us in the conversation and share your opinions. Many people might think the main reason why Americans are leaving is because Trump won the election. But that's not really the case. In fact, a survey from Art and Capital found that 53% of American millionaires are actually considering leaving the US after the election, no matter who wins. And it's mostly younger millionaires, like 64% of those between 18 and 29, who are super interested in getting golden visas by investing in a residency program overseas. Apparently, the interest in second passports or residency has been growing for a while, especially since COVID. Some just want to retire somewhere warmer and cheaper or be closer to family abroad. And as we mentioned, it's not all about politics. There are plenty of personal reasons too. For the ultra-rich, citizenship in just one country now feels like a big financial and personal risk. Kind of like diversifying their investments, they're building passport portfolios to spread out their country risk. Plus, some just want a non-US passport in case they're traveling to risky places or countries that aren't exactly friendly toward the US. Another reason Americans are leaving is that, in recent years, the country's diversity has turned into stark division. Political polarization has gripped the nation, creating an atmosphere of tension and, for some, discomfort. Many celebrities took to social media that they would leave America if Donald Trump won the US elections. Some of the famous celebrities, including Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, Kim Kardashian, Tom Hanks, Oprah, Bryan Cranston, Sophie Turner, and Hillary Clinton, had pledged to leave the United States if Trump won the presidential election. Many seek refuge in countries with less politically charged environments, where they can express themselves without fear of reprisal or intense public scrutiny. In addition, some celebrities share concerns about the constant scrutiny by the paparazzi and lack of privacy, which can be overwhelming. The third common reason for wealthy Americans leaving is because of the increasing crime. The United States, despite its wealth and global standing, struggles with issues of gun violence and crime that are significantly less prevalent in other developed nations. High net worth individuals are not immune to these dangers. In fact, they are often more exposed. For celebrities, who are often perceived as high-value targets, these concerns are magnified. The need for constant vigilance becomes a part of their daily routine, and the presence of bodyguards and security measures is a necessity rather than a luxury. Sources say that wealthy Americans also point to factors like frequent school shootings, the risk of political violence, rising anti-Semitism and Islamophobia, and the government's growing debt as reasons for wanting to leave. Many wealthy Americans invest heavily in state-of-the-art security systems for their homes, including surveillance cameras, alarm systems, and even private security personnel. These measures, while effective, can only do so much to mitigate the risks. The UK and Australia, with their stricter gun control laws and generally lower crime rates, offer a sense of security that is hard to come by in the US. Many rich Americans want their children growing up in a safer environment, away from the constant threat of violence. A recent Business Insider report shared that 1% of wealthy Californians are leaving their mansions for cheaper alternatives. In fact, many wealthy Americans are showing signs of frustration and have been driven out by the mansion tax, among other tax-related issues in the country. Beyond political and financial reasons, many Americans are seeking to move abroad for a better quality of life. According to the latest reports, Europe ranked higher than all regions for a better quality of life. As of 2024, Denmark ranked first in the Quality of Life Index, followed by Sweden at number 2, and Switzerland secured the third rank. Canada and New Zealand also made the top 10 list. Moreover, some of these countries also rank as the world's happiest countries, where people have less stress, a good work-life balance, and can lead a happy life. In fact, many studies have also shown that the health of middle-aged Americans and behaviors such as smoking and obesity are much worse than those of Western Europeans. So, where exactly are the Americans moving to? The UK, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand are the common choices, especially because of the English language and the convenience that comes along with it. The next set of common destinations are in Europe. Henley's data shows popular choices include Portugal, Malta, Greece, Spain, and Italy, gaining interest. However, while mass immigration is a contentious issue worldwide, some European politicians are now challenging golden visa programs that grant residency or citizenship solely through investment. Portugal, for example, faced criticism as a surge of foreign buyers drove up beach property prices by 15%. In response, the government raised minimum investment requirements and removed residential properties from the program. We had covered this topic in a separate video. We recommend you check it out to learn about the latest government policies, which are not so welcoming. Similarly, Italy doubled its flat tax on overseas incomes of wealthy foreigners this summer, after an influx of wealthy migrants drove up property prices in Milan through its tax residency program. So, these are the major reasons why Americans are fleeing the country. Do you live in the United States? Let us know if you have any other insights or personal experiences on this subject. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, take care. Before you leave, we have a suggestion for you. The US economy is showing signs of recovery, and the stock market is booming. Yet many big corporations are still laying off their employees despite being profitable. For example, the latest reports from November 13th suggest that AMD will lay off nearly 1,000 employees, which translates to 4% of its staff. We have recently made a video on this subject and recommend that you take a look. Don't miss this critical analysis of why layoffs keep happening in seemingly good times. Also, let us know which new topics you'd love to see. Your suggestions will help us bring valuable insights to the content you want. Share your thoughts and comments below. We look forward to hearing from you.